Don't call me Alaja. Because you see someone tying scarf doesn't mean that they are Alajas. Because someone is wearing hijab, it doesn't mean that they are Alajas. Have sense. What it means to be an...
I don't think I'm religious.
I'm a Christian, first because I was brought up that way. I grew up in a Catholic home.
Yes, we're both Muslims.
I'm religious because I believe in God. Okay, that's how my parents brought me.
Like my default religion is Christianity.
I believe in God, but I'm not religious.
We're Christian, I guess, but then we didn't grow up in any particular church. We just went from church to church.
So that's just my problem. I don't believe in churches.
We went from Christ Embassy, we went to TB Joshua's church, we went to Sele at one point.
I've grown up in a religious home. My mom's Anglican.
I don't know what my parents were doing exactly.
I think I'm trying to rediscover my faith.
As it turns out, my parents were not particularly religious, even though they were Christians for a very long time. And this particular point, my family was very highly pagan.
As recently as 4 years ago, I went to do proper study on what Christianity entails and why.
That was the point where we, the children, logged out because I was not going to go barefoot on the road wearing a white costume.
So I feel like I'm not as religious as I want to be, but then sometimes I'm content with where I am right now.
I just feel like I need something to blame for everything, so that I don't have to be responsible for everything myself.
Right or wrong?
I think religion gives people like a sense of purpose in this life, because man by his nature is bestial. It's very easy to say, do this, do that, do that. Religion helps to put you on the straight and narrow in a way.
When I think religion, I think rituals, I think routines, I think like regular attendance to something, and I'm just not cut out for that kind of thing. Like I don't abide by schedules.
Yeah, going to church was painful because every Sunday morning wake up like by 5-6, and church services are too long. Like it didn't really make me like going to church. So I grew up with that mentality. Like church is just stress.
There's no application of rational thinking with religion in Nigeria.
I think I like going to services on Christmas and Easter.
There are some times where I'll be very prayerful, then sometimes you'll be sensitive.
You know, you go to church on Sunday, you go to church on holidays of vacation, and then the rest of it you're just like doing whatever you want to do, basically.
People also believe that when it comes to religious things, don't argue, no,
Just think like that, you know.
You don't ask
argue with the man
questions.
of you know that thing they always say. Touch not the
Touch not
Lord's
man anointed. Which is a terrible misinterpretation, because going by that logic, we're all the anointed, that means we can touch each other.
Exactly.
I like the fact that in Christianity there is this supreme being that you believe in, that you trust in.
Yeah, I think I enjoy the comfort of just knowing that someone somewhere cares for me and looks out for me.
My religion helps me guide my conscience. It helps me guide my acts.
It helps you not to do too much.
Yeah, so when I'm even like doing bad things, I'm just like, hey, God is watching me, or God is watching me. Do you get?
There's somebody to just trust in, to just know, okay, if something terrible is happening to you right now, everything will be okay eventually because he's watching.
Have you subscribed to the Zikoko Mag YouTube channel? Subscribe now.